Good evening and welcome back. Even though it's just after the new year, we will start 2026 astrophotography season at a old location because we are back at Soriška planina. We were here in 2025 with my friend Stefano, but this place actually holds a deeper significance for me because you see, even though I released my first vlog in 2024, there were many attempts before it, and one of those attempts happened here at Soriška planina. And this also means I have a plan here that is long overdue, and I'm really happy that tonight we will try to bring it to life and put it in the books. Now let me change the gear because it's -11 and I have to start moving as soon as possible. In 2025 we zigzagged our way through there and towards the peak behind those trees, and tonight we are going straight across this ski slope, and it looks like it should be safe because the machines are done for tonight. We still have some clouds in the sky, but this should clear in the next hour or two, so we should be good. So let's continue with our hike. Take a look at this. We have low clouds hugging the landscape. There we have Orion, and our destination also looks like covered with clouds. It looks close, but it is steep. You know those vloggers who place the camera on tripod, then they walk away and then they walk back towards the camera, or the other way around? Well, I definitely don't have time for that tonight. A few more meters and then that's it. Let's take a look on the other side of this ridgeline. Wind picked up, but look at this. And this side is also covered in fog. It is just amazing. Oh, feels great to be on top. Now I gotta put a few layers on me, because the difference between being warm or cold is the difference between enjoying astrophotography or being miserable. Okay, I hope you will be able to hear me, because it is quite windy and I also lost the dead cat for my microphone. Anyway, the peak in the background is the main subject. That's why I'm here tonight. And I will show you the plan on the screen now. I want to capture the alignment with Cygnus, and I will shoot that scene with a 50mm lens. It is a Nikon 1.8S lens, and the idea is to shoot HA first, then I'll shoot some RGB data, and the last thing is going to be some star glow effect. But the alignment, if I remember correctly, happens around 9:30, and at the moment it is, let's take a look, 7 in the evening, so I have some time to kill. And I also have two other lenses with me. One is Viltrox 16mm and the other one is Sigma 28. So I will probably shoot, let's say, the third Milky Way arch panorama with Cygnus and Orion, and I also want to capture the winter hexagon. Orion is already nicely visible, and maybe I'll take a few spontaneous snapshots here and there, because the conditions are phenomenal at the moment with the fog in the valley and so on. Now, I will probably go check the scenery on top of that hill over there, but take a look at this. And the rest of my gear is Astro modified Nikon Z6 with move shoot to move Nomad. Here I have filters, H alpha filter and Kenko Softon A, which is my star glow filter. Here is Sigma to the right, Viltrox 16 and Nikon 15mm. Now we'll set up my tripod, and I will first shoot towards Orion, which you can't see because the ISO is too low and I'm also out of focus. There we go. Orion is right behind this device. I know I said I wanted to capture the winter hexagon, but as I was setting up, I noticed the arch was already quite high. So instead of rushing, I decided to focus on Orion and make the most out of the time I had. I just finished shooting this scene right here, and while I was tracking the sky, I hiked on the peak, you can see here. But on the other side there is nothing interesting. Basically the ridgeline just continues with a small incline. So just I decided to stay here, and I will shoot the third Milky Way arch panorama now. And once I'm done with that, I will focus towards the peak in the distance and Cygnus, which, as I mentioned, is going to be the main composition for tonight. And conditions are still simply insane. The arch turned out to be my favorite image of the night. The fog settling into the valleys really captured the atmosphere and mood I was hoping for. I'm done with the panorama, so it's time for the last image for tonight. But I decided I will shoot first with the 16, then with the 28, and I'll finish with the 50mm lens, because I want to capture as much as possible, because I know I'm basically repeating myself at this point, but the conditions, I mean, it is just perfection what is happening here tonight. I just can't believe it. Unfortunately, when it was time to shoot the scene with a 50mm lens, while I was shooting H-alpha, the fog came rushing in and completely clouded everything. I didn't get a chance to capture RGB or the landscape. So this is the image I'm left with for that composition. And that's just a part of astrophotography. So it looks like we will have to come back another night. Thank you for coming along, and I'll see you in the next one.